Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Siggy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
The Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Nolan McLean. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And we're underway from Queens. Yoan.
That's a ball.
Line to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Ketel Marte. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Man at second. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away. And let's take a look at the lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Geraldo Perdomo.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Corbin Carroll up to bat
inside.
next. Lays off for a ball. Oh, right to the backstop. Perdomo up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball.
That's inside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Here's Gurriel. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That's one misses. That's 5 straight.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they work around the leadoff double. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here in Queens and getting the start for Arizona, Corbin Burns. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mike Tauchman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball! That pitch is out.
On the ground. Throw to first in time.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
We see Juan Soto shuffle in. He was an MVP finalist a year ago for the 3rd time in his career, which is something he did with the Nationals and the Yankees.
You know, Soto hit a career-high 43 home runs and led the National League with 38 stolen bases. He also led baseball in walks and had the best OBP in the National League.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Two down, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Lindor with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one just misses. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second, Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Alec Thomas now, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a strike. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Second inning here, no score. Line drive. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit.
Moreno.
That's a ball.
And a 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. Just
No, that's
missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that one fouled off. Thomas over at first with 1 away. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Drove in their only run in last night's game.
Hey.
Two on, 1 out. In the dirt, throw into third, and he's got no chance. He's out. The Diamondbacks with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Moreno around third. Fires to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. On the board first, it's 1-zip.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Foul ball there. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Here's the 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for New York, Jorge Polanco. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Polanco working through some struggles lately.
That's ball two.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swings through that one for strike one. Tap to first, but it kicks foul. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
Hey! Ball.
Gonna count 1-2. Now
Ball.
one miss.
Down.
Two now. On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
2 down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, 2 now. Good eye on that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball 1.
Looks like he's being a little
Inside.
cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The
What do you got?
2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. 3-2 on the way. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
Got him. Nice play.
The batter of the stage. Second
And
baseman,
here's a look at how he's
Pitcher
using his pitches in this one.
Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Flied to right his first time.
Well, it looks
Yep,
like they
that
want
ball
to be
went
real
out.
patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
The 1-0. That one ripped, but foul.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And
Nope,
that misses.
that's inside.
3-1 now. There's the strike.
Aye.
And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Corbin Carroll. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Inning over. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 4,
Francisco Alvarez leading things off and takes a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's carrying. Out of here. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. And we're level. It's 1-1.
It hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here is Marcus Semien.
Bro, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Semien went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a foul ball. The 1-2. This one in the air right field. Carroll grabs it on the run, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The center fielder,
Luis Robert now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Robert patrolling center field, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And this season, he's hitting over 330. Just missed.
That's the ball.
In the air, right field. Carroll on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
up next for the Mets, the right fielder, number 20, Mike.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. Start of the fourth. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Gurriel gets a piece. The 0-2. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Gets him. One away on a drop.
They're pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Smash down the left field line. This one could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. The relay throw, and he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
The center fielder, number 5.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a strike. Man at second.
Ball. Ball, that's out. Ball, that's
This
down.
one in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball
That's
4
outside.
to a board.
Ball 4.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Go ahead run on base. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Spits the plate. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 1 out. Outside corner, there's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out to short. Lindor. The flip. 1 at second. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice speed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Queens, bottom 4, Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball.
You know,
Down.
sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now
That's
2
out.
balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Fought off foul.
Nope.
Sliced hard but foul. And that's
Ball
down
2.
and away. Now
That's ball
missed.
3.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Mets.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
No surprise to see him pumping in plenty of cutters, Boo. That's his best pitch. Throwing it a lot in this game. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Polanco stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Oh, looks more
that's out.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside, and the count is 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
(3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Brett.
Man at first, next to hit, Brett Beatty. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance, though. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The third baseman.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a drive deep right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Polanco coming around third. The throw home. It's low and gets away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gurriel settles under this one. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Conforto batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Huascar Brazoban, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Weaver also getting ready. The 0-1. On the ground right side, Polanco fires to first in time.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. His first at bat was a strikeout. Geraldo Perdomo
Next to hit for Arizona. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Bounced out to short. Throws to first. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Flied to right his first time. Not even close there. Ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Simeon gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the batting order turns over. Mike Tauchman up now for the Mets. Out towards right center field. Carroll on the move to the gap. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, number 22.
Here's Juan Soto.
He was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boo. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
The 0-2. That one way inside.
That's a ball.
And that's
inside
off
ball
the
3.
inside edge. And the count is filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at Citi Field. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Your footsteps through the dark, the colors shape an amazing display, but aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces of jade left to painting memorized that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. On the ground. And that's just foul. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Ball, that's outside.
The D-backs with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. That catches the corner.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Pitch
Ball,
misses
inside.
there, and it's 2-1. That one missing inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a rocket to right field, and that is that. One left for Arizona. They're down 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Clark.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald getting ready to go. Clark in his 6th season, 32 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Lindor swings through that one. The shortstop takes the ball. Outside.
Oh, that's just out.
And now 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Nope, that's foul.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ball 1.
Up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground to short, Perdomo. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey!
Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno.
Hey.
Here's your one.
Oh, that's
Action
up
in
there.
the pen down there. Huascar Brazoban up and throwing. Braley, the left-hander, also throwing. The 1-1. Here's a chopper to short. Lindor throws to first in time, but the tying run is now in scoring position, so it's a productive out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Michael.
And here is Michael Conforto. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swung on, belted. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 3-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana.
Hey.
The 0-1. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled hard the other way. And a 1-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. A.J. Minter out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Luke Weaver on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo, 1 for 3.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Martinez hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That one ripped, but foul. Falling behind 2-1. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher number 4, Francisco.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Grounds one to short, and that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
Now it's Marcus Semien. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
That's a ball.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
On the ground to first. Spin throw, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Mets 2. Back here in Queens, we're at the top of the 8th. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball. Ball.
Right down to shoot. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll.
Hey.
The 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Carroll wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Corbin goes down on strikes.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Gurriel at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses. Ball 2. And
that's
another
ball 3.
Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. So 1-2-3 go to Diamondbacks. But they're up 3-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for New York, Luis Robert Jr.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. A.J. Puck, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Sewald getting cranked up as well. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, number 20, Mike.
And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Mets.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Making a move at first. Mets going with a pinch runner. Tyrone Taylor opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, Boog, here's someone we've been hyping up. One of the hottest bats in the league.
Runner on the go.
Oh,
Pitch
that's off the
inside.
plate.
Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. Runner goes again. That's it for a strike. Throw to third. Safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Close ball, called a ball. Full count now. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, A.J. Puck.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
And that is out of play. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
The first baseman, Jorge.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hey!
Two on, 2 outs. Bounce to the left side. Perdomo whips it across. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Nice work from the snake pen there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Mets 2.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley. Well, 1 run game. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nope.
Meanwhile,
Outside.
activity in the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban appears to be getting loose. Raley, a 6'3 lefty, 37 years young. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. The 1-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning. Now here is Alec Thomas. Swings through that one out in front that time. And there's a ball. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one off the mark, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. At the plate, Gabriel Moreno.
Ball 1.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. That's out number 2. The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's already homered in this game. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Outside low. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. One left. All set. The bottom of the ninth. So now here's the Mets DH. Brett Beatty.
Yeah.
That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Chop to third. Here's Marte for one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
Hey!
That one is absolutely belted down the line, and it's foul. One strike away. That one's upstairs, ball one. Hit weakly on the ground. Marte. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Pull up, hop in, ride out, lightning.